only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they feel around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting, I harbor resentment. I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant. Classic. I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Classic.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That glow. And one thing they hate worse than you having that glow is when you know you got that glow. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. So give them a reason to keep hating on us. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's get ready to rumble.
Step in the room, they paid away. I get treated like a milli tank. Southpaw like I'm really tank. I do things that they really can't. Envious, cause they really ain't. I don't win any type of way. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. That's a parlay you could take to the bank. Know some people I love put some smut on my name. Real life, I'ma still love them the same. I'ma love them from outside of the frame. I'ma love them from outside of the pain. That type classic.
Yes, sir. Yo, it's Classic with the classic codes, and I got my dog with me.
What's up? It's Tez from the TezDown. We here to Tez these downs on the human experience. What you feel about that, Classic?
Man, all is well, man. I feel good. How you feeling, brother?
Hey, we promised them a part 2, so I'm feeling really good that I'm able to do it. I think this is that part 2. Yeah.
I don't know if they gonna still want the part 2 when they get the part 2, though, Tez.
They ask for the part 2, not knowing whether or not they can handle it.
But classic.
We gonna give it to them.
Hey, man, jump them 1s and them 3s in the chat, man. If y'all in here, I see everybody sliding through. Hit the like and subscribe button. Get all the free stuff out the way. We are streaming live on YouTube and Kick. Shout out to Kick as well as YouTube. We are both streaming live at the Classic Codes and the TezDown on YouTube and Kick today. And we are streaming live exclusively from the Raw Society Coalition as well. So make sure you are a subscriber of the RSC page.
Classic.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Soft Rain in the building. Tez in the building with the 1s. What up, Soft Rain? How you feeling? She talkative today. You know, Softy, she's been the silent observer since she has her own channel. She knows what it's like to be doing work in the background now. I'm so proud of Soft Rain. Keep cooking.
Classic.
Yes, sir. Space Jace, what's going on with it? He said, hi. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's get into the show, Tez. Let's get into the show. All right. So, look, we're going to start off with tonight's conversation to get our blood flowing, right? We gonna I think this will be one that we won't get stuck on, but it should get us warmed up for the show today. So let's go ahead and add this to the stage.
Saturday morning crowd. What y'all looking like?
Your husband.
You said the Saturday morning crowd, what y'all look like? Oh, I forgot it was morning.
Me too. Saturday morning, yo. What's up?
It is morning. That's crazy. It is early. That's wild. All right, look, so let's see what this sister talking about on tonight's conversation. You know, it can get a little wild. Let's get it.
Yeah, let's go.
What do you do when you have fell out of love with your husband for not providing and have fallen back in love with your ex, who is currently having a baby, but is willing to risk it all?
I'm gonna be quick, cause you had the wrong podcast.
I would absolutely hate to be your husband. That's just wild work to me. Like, you're willing to leave your husband for another that got a baby on the way. That is crazy
not,
work.
No, let me correct that. That is not why I'm leaving my husband. What I left him for was because he was not able to provide for me. This was something that has been going on for a year and a half.
Was he ever able to provide?
A year and a half? That's a season.
So yes, I married him because he was able to provide. He was there to he was able.
Out of here.
You said a year and a half. That's a season. You ain't even giving him a chance to overcome whatever he was going through. You supposed to help him through that. You know what I'm saying?
How long? Okay, I understand that.
Till death do you part. Till death do you part. Till death do you part.
Okay.
I think you would be doing him a huge service by leaving him, because you're horrible to have even married him. Not as a person, I don't know you as a person, but to have even married somebody out of convenience and out of obligation because you probably just wanted to be married. I think you guys should both go your separate ways so that you can find people who love you and who you love.
Let me just add this point. If you love someone based on conditions, when they do not meet those conditions, you are going to try to find a way out. If God loved us based on conditions,
Talk about it.
you have to make a decision to love someone. You may have moments to where you fall out of love, but you got to make that decision every day. We talking about, it may be some situational stuff. What if she go through menopause and then he just say, I don't love her no more, and I'm going to deal with my ex and stuff like that? We'll be beating him down. So before people choose to get married, make sure that you're not a conditional lover, because it is doomed to fail. That's the wrong foundation to create to begin with.
My biggest concern is not necessarily her, but it's that ripple effect that being in a relationship can make happen. Because if she decides to go back to the ex, she's affecting her husband, she's affecting her ex, she's affecting her ex's baby mom who was pregnant with this guy's kid, and she's affecting that child. So your poor decision making is going to affect 5 other lives.
Risking it all, Tez. Risking it all. Hey,
I understand. I understand trying to be happy, but this does not. Does this sound like trying to be happy, or does this sound like insatiableness?
You want, okay? How we doing this today, Tez? We going politically correct? We keeping it clean? What we doing today, Tez? It's 10:51 where I'm at a.m.
No, it's 10:51 a.m. here too.
What are we doing, Tez? How you want me? You want me to?
I think that you should play us a nice little tune and put this disclaimer up, because there's no telling what I could do this morning. I'm slightly unhinged. Is all I'm saying.
Ain't that the norm?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Man, listen, bro. Soft Rain says she sounds like she need to be by herself. That's what Soft Rain said.
You're not wrong, Sophie.
Listen, we're going to talk about it. Let me get all the debris off the screen. All right, you got it, Tez?
Yeah, let's go. This live stream is for entertainment and commentary purposes only. All statements made are alleged, opinion-based, and part of a public discussion. We are content creators reacting to publicly available information, not journalists or legal professionals. Nothing stated should be interpreted as factual claims or assertions of wrongdoing. Viewer discretion is on as advised. This is the Classic Codes, X, the TezDown. This is the Human Experience, and this is Classic. This is Tez. Thank you for watching.
Listen, bro, I feel like this is all too normal.
Yeah.
This is all too normal. There's a gross reality that we don't want to face. The men that women typically are drawn to women are typically drawn to, meaning a populace of them, meaning that that man is, in fact, whether you want to say it out of your mouth or not, the prize. A man walks into a room with 500 women, he can find 400 of them that will fulfill his natural manly needs and desires. You know what I'm saying? 400 of them could meet his criteria depending on how picky or, you know, lack thereof he is, right? With women, it works in reverse. If a woman goes into a room with 500 men, she might see 4 men that she likes, you know what I mean, to be her husband. 4, not 400, 4. You know what I'm saying? And so because women are far more particular, if you happen to be a gentleman that fits the bill for a mass population of women, you can have your way out here. And as you get older, it doesn't slow down. That's the reality of the situation. And
it gets easier.
And so what happens is when women smarten up and they stop dealing with the man who has the abundance of options and falls to his natural desires, which we'll get into more as we move forward. I won't segue yet. But as he has a plethora of options and he falls to his natural proclivities, she views it as cheating. He views it as his only route that he can take, right? And so these women don't find happiness with these men. So what do? They go and circle back to the men they've been passing on who saw value in them. That's a smart decision. The problem is that naturally they are not attracted to that man. They just know now that this is what's good for them, but they have a husband that they're not attracted to. They don't like him like that. They done pulled the nigga. They done moved the nigga up from the friend zone, moved him out of the minor leagues, took him off the bench and put him on the floor. You know what I'm saying? And so what happens is the cheating starts.
Well, they'll like it at first. They'll like it at first because let me tell you, like, this is a human experience. I can tell you from personal experience what happens in this place. So, you know, every once in a while, you know, you decide. Now, mind you, this might have been some time ago, so y'all don't try to gauge what I'm talking about based on what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? If you know me, if you don't know me, you don't know me. It is what it is. But I was a guy that was the friend zone dude. I was cool being in the friend zone. I was cool being her friend. And then one night, actually, she decided that, you know, I need to come up out the friend zone, right? Here's the thing, brother, I was cool there at the time. At this time in my life, I was cool being in her friend zone. I didn't want to date her. You know, I had already being a woman's best friend, you learn some things about them that like you thought were like whimsical at first, but you realize that like this is actually what's going on here, being their friend. And so, you know, I was a legitimate friend. I wasn't trying to get her, I wasn't trying to date her, I wasn't trying to take her out, I wasn't trying to get in her drawers, nothing, bro. I just wanted to have a homie that was, you know, good looking. But on top of it, you know, it was like, okay, I definitely liked her at one point. I stopped probably years before I got the shot. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I was just in the mood to take the layup. So I took the layup. Okay. I took the layup. She put it out there, you know. And here's the thing though. I wasn't going to change based upon the fact that our relationship status changed. You see, I had sat in the friend zone for so many years that I was like, look, I friend zone myself at this point because she had been dropping hints for quite a while at this point. You know what happens when they start dropping hints and you just like, you know, brush them off a little bit, like, or you say like, oh yeah, you know, yeah, that's cool. Stop playing, shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, all of that, right? So it was I won't call it a moment of weakness because definitely was nothing weak about the situation, but I definitely gave in. You know, took her out a couple of times, and then is like. She was like, I just don't understand. And I'm like, what don't you understand? And she was like, well, I thought that this and I thought that. And I said, oh, you thought that I was going to be one of the simps. No. That's what a simp does for you. I'm just the same guy you already had. But now you got some feelings attached. You got some emotions attached that aren't just friends, aren't just, well, I don't understand. Why would you want to act the same way as you acted when we was friends? I was like, was I supposed to act different? That's the thing. They do want you to act like somebody you're not. You know what I'm saying? When you get in that situation, guys, this is my advice to y'all. If y'all come about the friend zone and you choose it, let's say you choose it, not just that she chose for you and you went along with it. Let's say you choose to come about the friend zone and you choose to like get carnal, get physical, exercise your manhood that you've been trying to exercise for however long you done known this lady. If you notice that like she is waiting on something, you have two choices. You can either acquiesce and give it to her, or you can let her know, I waited too long in a place that I wasn't designed to be in. I'm more comfortable being your friend. You might end up losing out on your friendship with her because of it, because y'all been physical. And most of the time when y'all been physical, y'all stop being friends afterwards when it doesn't go where you want it to go. We know that, right? Am I the only person that experienced that, or have you experienced it too, Mr. Classic?
Huh?
Have you experienced the things have gotten physical, and now that they shouldn't be physical anymore, y'all can't be friends?
No, like what you mean? Like okay, so
like
I'm
you know,
in the
she
so I'm in the friend zone.
So you're in the friend zone, and then she opened the box, gave you some box, and now you still chilling, and she don't like that.
No. I don't know about that shit. Souls tapping in from Kick. Yeah, I'm trying to think, cause in them situations you describing, them females wasn't really like my friends. Maybe they looked at me like a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like in that situation that you describing, like that's not my friend. That's you know what I'm saying? Like a friend, that's a little, I don't know, that's a little steep. I don't think that's ever happened with somebody that's a friend, not for real.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Are they
because it'll be some
real friend or not?
Because it'll be some shit you just kick it around on a consistent basis, like how you describing for some company type shit.
Yeah.
But like, how much of a friend is that for real? You know what I'm saying? It's just like it get to a point. It's just like somebody cool that you just ain't smashed yet, and then until you do, I wouldn't really call it a friend though. More of an acquaintance or an associate. We got to start using. There's so many words, and we'll pick from like a batch of two. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't even use the term friend. Like I use, you know what I mean?
That's why I hate it. So we talked about this probably last year at some point. You remember we did a whole series about it. I did a series about it. You did a series about it. We didn't even realize that we was doing the series until we got together and said, "Bro, we have the same." That's actually, to be honest, that's actually how the human experience came about.
Mm-hmm.
We was having the same topics consistently, but separately, and we decided to do the show together. So this is actually a good callback. This is not planned. We did the friend zone series. It was like a whole week of both of us talking about what the friend zone is, being in the friend zone, how to avoid it, how to put yourself in it, how to never go in it, and basically how to be a sovereign man without having to deal with all of that. Right? We did that. We did that show. We did a bunch of those shows, and we got this now. So it's actually funny that this come full circle less than a year later, where we are talking about this yet again on the idea of my best friend is probably the one that I'm going to marry. Well,
see that friend stuff is all sticky and tricky, bro, because that's how you end up in a situation like this video that we're reacting to now, is because you know she's thinking about going back to the ex. Well, why? Because she never lost contact.
She never did.
Right? She stayed in communication with him, and they probably were friends. You see what I'm saying? And so the man stay in the picture. He stay in the picture. You feel what I'm saying? So what changes? What makes him go from being friend zoned indefinitely to a viable option? Well, simply her waking up one morning and changing her mind, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like that friend thing is a little sticky. Like, okay, so like, do you still keep like female friends? Like you keep like a female friend or two or a few or whatever, like friends?
No, if I want to sleep with them, I don't talk to them.
I don't know, bro. I don't really keep
not for real. Like if I ever wanted to sleep with them, and like this is not a like, okay, and we're gonna keep it 100 because we're men. There are some people that I've been friends with that I'm like, man, they'd be nice, probably. You know what I'm saying? but that's not the same thing as a want or desire or trying. You know what I'm saying? Or throwing a comment out there. Those types of people, I don't really keep them around. Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not keeping that person around for a multitude of reasons. It's a monkey wrench in my own life. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to throw a monkey wrench in my own life. You know, I got enough things that's going on and things that I got to deal with, and trying to keep somebody around it. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be inside them, or vice versa, which is disgusting.
I'm sorry.
You heard what I said. I ain't saying.
What the fuck is you talking about, Tez?
Bro.
What are you, Tez? What did you just say,
bro? You got. We got a whole show. We got a whole show to talk about.
Did anybody else understand what he just said, chat?
I'm about to say it. We got a whole show of people who pick and choose exactly what it is that they want, when they want, and how many times they want it. Some of those people are women who like to play inside people. That's not what I'm doing. That's not what I'm doing, bro.
No, dog.
I'm not doing that.
No,
she can't have. She cannot have me in that way.
This is to yeah. Hey, yo, right. I'm with you, folks. What just happened? Yeah, yeah, Candy. Look, yeah. See what I'm saying? You done woke the chat up, boy. What is you talking about?
Good. Because they need to hear real raw. It's some.
You can't follow up with that. You can't follow up with that. You can't.
What you was going through? If we talking about real, we talking about real. That's what they be on, bro. Like, look. I'm telling you, I work in the clubs and the bars and in the scenes, man. They be on that with dudes, and dudes be going so they can get it. I'm not.
All right, y'all. Let's segue off of this, man. Risking it all, man. This is a product of a woman who married a man she ain't like. You know what I'm saying? Happens all the time. When you should not, fellas. I'm telling you right now, G. I'm telling you right now. Get you a woman that really admire you. And I don't care how low you gotta go. Swallow your pride. If you have positioned yourself as a man to where the women that's gonna admire you are a 2 on a scale of 1 to 10, then you go get that 2 and you be proud with that 2, because that 2 gonna be good to you. You go get you if you yourself is a 4, all right, and you go get you another 4. The way the brain is trained by propaganda today, that 4 gonna look down on you. She feel like she's settling for you. You know what I'm saying? You do not want to be married to a woman that feel like she's settling for you. Well, I guess I'll just set up shop right here. Hell, you don't want that, G. You just let me leave y'all with that, man. Let's move. Let's segue.
That settling thing is huge. Like, you will get cheated on. It might not happen immediately, but if she ever says that she's settling in any terms, y'all need to rediscuss the parameters of your relationship. And I got you. And the reason why is because stuff like this happens with nuances in dating in modern society. And one of those things just happens to be part of the topic that we never got to in part 1 of the show. So we said they weren't ready for part 2, didn't we? And it looks like they're not ready. If y'all are in the chat right now, y'all are ready for part 2 to continue. That was the icebreaker. As you can see, we spent another 25 minutes on the icebreaker. But if y'all, we cut it down from 3 hours, okay? If y'all are ready for part 2, throw your 3s and your 1s up in the chat. Let's get this numerology right. Let's get this this resonance correct. Let's get this energy in the right place. Let's put the 3s up and the 1s in the chat if y'all are ready for part 2. Me and Classic, what you got for us?
Reviewing the tape.
Uh-oh.
Reviewing the tape, sir.
Reviewing the tape.
This video in. Let me see. Yeah, this is the file you sent me. Gotcha. Yeah, so we are going to review the tape and find out, is this pick me manipulation that this woman is about to spew, or do these types of women actually exist? We are going to decide in real time.
Nothing wrong with me because.
All right.
Oh,
let me see.
I love women so much.
All right, here we go. Let's see if she's keeping it real or if she's just trying to go viral, chat. Let's get it.
I used to think it was something wrong with me because I love women so much that I will legit, if I'm in a relationship with a man, I will invite a girl over that I really like that. And if she's fucking with him like that, I'll literally watch them in front of me. Like, both of y'all can just go at it in front of me. I'm gonna be sitting down with my legs crossed, drinking a lemon drop, just coaching y'all on. Like, I like stuff like that. That really gets me there. Like, you know how like certain people do certain things and they be like, oh yeah, that's like my turn on. That's a turn on for me. I like to watch. I'm a voyeur. Like, if y'all don't know what voyeur is, I'm like, look it up. But I'm definitely a voyeur. I like to watch. But everybody doesn't deserve that treatment, because you'll tell a guy that and then he'll kind of mess it up. Like, go out and do stuff behind your back. But it's like, I will literally watch you and a girl in front of me, baby. Like, I want to coach y'all on. I want to watch her in front of me. I want to be POV. I just want to be laid down under y'all while y'all doing it. Like, I don't know. I know it's a little different. It's a little risque. It's like, it's not really the norm. But I've always been abnormal. So, like, I just had to start living in my truth and understanding I like certain things that's just not that normal. And I'm okay with it. Like, I would, like, invite Shawty over. Like, let me see something. Like, show us both something, baby. And you can stay tonight. I'm gonna cook for both of y'all. Like, we're gonna have a time. But you just can't do that with everybody. Everybody doesn't deserve that treatment at all. But, baby, when I find the one that does, oh, we gonna have a time.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Hey, chat. If y'all think we not watching this again,
run it back, bro. Run it back.
You are outside your mind if you don't think we gonna listen to this goddess twice. Outside your mind, chat.
You see the faces that she was making? She was having flashbacks.
I can't smile any harder, chat. If she's pandering, let me tell you how good of a job she's doing, huh?
Classic.
She's got my heart. She's got my heart. Catch me in traffic.
I just want to come up and talk. Is that all right?
Come on.
Hey, listen. Lord knows. I like her just a touch gay, just a little.
Remember this day.
Just a smidgen.
Just
a smidgen.
You know how.
Just a smidgen.
Remember this day.
Hey, you know how you make the fries, you season them up, you toss them. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, you add some fresh olive oil and just a little oregano. Just a touch.
Hold on.
I used to think it was something wrong with me, because I love women so much that I will legit, if I'm in a relationship with a man, I will invite a girl over that I really like that. And if she's fucking with him like that, I'll literally watch them in front of me. Like, both of y'all can just go at it in front of me. I'm gonna be sitting down with my legs crossed, drinking a lemon drop, just coaching y'all on. Like, I like stuff like that. That really gets me there. Like, you know how like certain people do certain things and they be like, oh yeah, that's like my turn on. That's a turn on for me. I like to watch. I'm a voyeur. Like, if y'all don't know what voyeur is, I'm like, look it up. But I'm definitely a voyeur. I like to watch. But everybody doesn't deserve that treatment, because you'll tell a guy that and then he'll kind of mess it up. Like, go out and do stuff behind your back. But it's like, I will literally watch you and a girl in front of me, baby. Like, I want to coach y'all on. I want to watch her in front of me. I want to be POV. I just want to be laid down under y'all while y'all doing it. Like, I don't know. I know it's a little different. It's a little risque. It's like, it's not really the norm. But I've always been abnormal. So, like, I just had to start living in my truth and understanding I like certain things that's just not that normal. And I'm okay with it. Like, I would, like, invite Shawty over. Like, let me see something. Like, show us both something, baby. And you can stay tonight. I'm gonna cook for both of y'all. Like, we're gonna have a time. But you just can't do that with everybody.
Listen, when she said she was gonna feed us all, when she said she was gonna cook for everybody, Tez.
Classic.
Classic, can you do me a favor? Since you on the ones and twos today, could you get my gong ready? I think I'm about to need it. All right. Okay, look. First of all, Miss Lady. Miss Lady, I already know where your TikTok address is. Okay, that's number one. I know where to find you. Number two, if y'all want to know where to find it, y'all can go ahead and play back this section of the human experience again so you can see it, because it's on there. The next part, number three. So she said that she wanted to watch. What is she gonna do when she's no longer witnessing, but she's participating? She said she wanted to be underneath us. I say us because she was talking about me and the lady, right? That's what she said, hypothetically, allegedly, miraculously, some might say. Let me say this. If you are a lady and this is what your proclivities are, you must guard yourself, because there are plenty of men who will take advantage of this until they cannot take advantage of it anymore. And secondly, your heart must be right, because what if you see he's having a little too much fun with Miss Daisy while you watching? Then what? Now, this is no longer just a fun time. This is a relationship. It's all three of y'all. He's time. Time. You had to drop the emojis too. She said lemon drop, 5 drops, 6, 5 drops. And she is saying in so many words. I knew a girl named Nikki. I guess you can say she was a very, the rest of the song. I do. And that's what she wants to do. That's what this lady wants to do. Y'all hit the like button. Rain, are you hitting the like button on that lady's comment? Rain. Classic, what happened to her?
Daniel said real women are problems. AI women is the way to go. It's a lot of men. It's a lot of men that feel that way. Listen, this is absolutely manipulation. Okay. This is a woman who understands the art of seduction. I wouldn't be surprised if she's familiar with the stories and the practices of women like Marilyn Monroe and Aphrodite, and you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't shock me at all. Jordan, what's going on? It wouldn't
shock. They got Madonna right now. They could just holler at her and see what she
wouldn't. This woman knows what she's doing. But listen, Tez, let's just tell the cold hard truth here.
Yeah.
Sometimes the manipulation of a woman can feel so damn good.
Classic. So now mind you,
I smile all through that, dog. I smiled all through it. The delivery, the elegance.
She was happy talking about it.
Oh man,
there's not too many things that are more great to watch than a happy woman.
It might have worked on me, Tez. She might have won, Tez.
Well, class. I mean, we have the same opinion here, and if you guys don't know what this opinion is, I'll say it. I can say this. There's plenty of evidence. We kept the files.
We did.
A woman is the best thing on earth. That's the greatest thing that God ever made.
Mm-hmm.
If there's anything on this earth that is better than a woman, I don't think either one of us want it.
No.
So to have one that is worried about making sure that your needs are taken care of, but this was great. This is her need. Her need is to watch you with somebody else. Her need is to watch you be fulfilled by the both of them. Her need is to also want a little bit of her too. As you said, a smidgen of gay in the girlfriend area is what a lot of women are on. And like you said, you don't mind a little smidgen of gay. You don't mind it one bit.
In my woman. Yeah.
In your woman, yes. I mean, we're not talking about us.
Yeah, fuck no.
Yes, no. Hey, I'm just not interested in that, guys. I mean, a bunch of y'all try to hit on people in the chat, but hey, I'm just not interested in that. I'll say thank you.
Man.
I'll say thank you, but I'm not gonna say you're welcome, because you're not welcome. I'll say thank you. I just want to say you're welcome. That's all. Just no disrespect. No disrespect at all. Now continuing where we were at.
That nigga said, I'll say thank you. I just won't say you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm not rude. I'm not rude. That's like the vampire. The vampires, can I come in? It's a little chilly out here.
I'll be giving their ass 86,000 seconds every time. Yeah. Time dying laughing.
It is thank you. It's not you're welcome.
Yeah. I just don't want to. He said, I just don't want to hear her say there is no good men out there. She don't have the right to say that. Listen. She said
there are good men out there. They just have girlfriends.
She said not everyone is qualified for this level of service. I'm letting you know the qualified men are not upset with this woman at all.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Just leave that right there. Just leave that right there on the dresser. And yeah, because she's, man. If anybody that know me for real, no, you can't tell me, hey, I ain't gonna tell. I'm not gonna tell. Should I do the story? I ain't gonna tell this. Hey, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. But listen, anybody that know me for real know I'm not the type of dude that a woman could tell me, oh, go ahead and call her. You can't play with me like that.
It's already out there. It's already out there.
Anonymous says, classic, tell the story.
Nah.
Anonymous asked nicely.
I'm known for it though.
They asked nicely.
Hey, anybody that know me, ain't nobody gonna say nothing in the chat. Hey, my real ones ain't gonna say, hey, I'm known. Hey, I'll introduce them. Hey, hey.
Y'all, this is Rise coffee in this cup. This is not a morning cap.
You want to talk about manipulation, fellas? Hold on. All right, I ain't gonna tell the story. I got something better. I'm gonna give fellas free game. You want to talk about manipulation? All right. Women compete harder against other women for men than men will ever compete for a woman. A man is more likely to get to a point of saying F that B faster than two women that are in competition. Women start competing around each other immediately. Body language, looks, facial expressions, side eyes, up and downs, you know what I'm saying? All type of stuff. Then they start with snooty comments, little one-offs, subliminals, you feel me? So if you want to be manipulative, fellas, if you want to play the game back, and this is for those evil geniuses out there. I'm sorry, I'm helping. But if you want to win,
you just evil laugh live. Evil.
if fellas, I'm telling y'all, it's a situation, fellas. It's a situation that y'all think ain't gonna go y'all way, and it's gonna go y'all way. If you in a situation, my brother, where you really, really like her, and you really, really like her, introduce them. Don't wait till you get caught. Get out in front of it. Introduce them. Go to a very nice place. You don't have to be expensive, just nice. Your favorite hookah lounge, whatever. Go to a nice place. Say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to use fake names, y'all. These names have no credence here, okay? Bethany is somebody I want you to meet. She gonna say, okay, because y'all in good graces. Y'all not into it. Say, Bethany, this is Tabitha. Tabitha, I want you to meet Bethany. They don't know what this is yet. They gonna greet each other like ladies, because it depending on what your type is. Now, if your type is ratchet shit, I don't know if this gonna go your way. But let's just say you like women that got a little bit of decorum, all right? When you introduce those women and you let them know, hey, I have a situation and I want to be a man about this. I want to be honest with both of y'all. I want to be respectful to both of y'all. I sincerely love both of y'all, and I don't want to choose. I would like for both of y'all to choose me and hopefully each other. It doesn't have to be in a physical way, but I think that the three of us will have a great relationship together. And if y'all willing to give it a try, we should see where this goes. If you're not willing to give it a try, I totally understand. But as a man, I'm telling y'all, I can't choose. And I think that y'all two would actually get along great if y'all met outside of me. Listen to me, fellas. If you think that's going to go left, you're wrong.
Classic.
You're wrong. I'm telling you right now, you're wrong. Both of them want to win. Both of them want to win. And you, buddy, are going to win in the end, sir.
I'm only going to do this once.
I'm going to just leave that right there. If you test it out, let me know how it go. I'm telling you right now, they say what they supposed to say out loud. Oh, I'm selfish. I don't share. Be the dude who was upfront about it. Be the dude who was upfront about it. It ain't nobody who lie to themselves more than a woman that like a man.
Classic.
She had tried once for you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Tez, you gonna let me know when I start lying?
I mean, if you were lying, I probably would have stopped you by now.
Tez, have you ever given this a try? I'm not telling my stories. Have you ever given this a try?
Huh?
Hey. Time says, shout out to Neo. I don't want to be married. I want to be with all 4 women that I love. Can't be mad with my brother. Women like in themselves every day. Not only do they lie, women lie to themselves. That's autocorrect got on his ass. Women lie to themselves every day. Not only do they lie every day, they cannot take the truth. They cannot handle the truth, especially if it's the guy they really want to be with and love. Damn, Time, you just went hard.
We might be hearing from one of these couples today. Depends on when they get in, but we invited them. Yeah, we invited them. We invited them to the show today. We just don't know what time, if they coming in or not. If y'all can get in here before we finish up today, then y'all are welcome. If not, we'll schedule another time for you. But there is a possibility that we have them. Let's just call them for now. I don't know if they have an official name yet. We're gonna call the All War family. That's nuts, right? The All War family. We might be having the All War family in a few minutes if they decide to show. But it's gonna get wild if they show up. Listen. But anyway, what you were saying, it is more than beneficial and ethical polyamory to introduce people and to talk about them and to keep it 100. There are a growing number of individuals who just don't care to know the truth, right? They would rather live in the ignorance is bliss section of the community, which is fine. It really is. But at the same time, it can be rather dangerous to live in the ignorance is bliss community in the world that we live in today. Time said, Classic, some brothers really try to be with one woman and it's not in our nature. But once you get a woman that loves you, once you get a woman that you had on there talking about she loves the voyaging and the watching out, the watching, watch out. Time. See, here's the thing though. I can't be mad about that because this woman is being honest about what she's into. Can you be mad about that, Classic? That she's being honest about what she actually likes and she likes knowing that her man is viable? Like, because this is dominance for her. She likes to see a man dominate. That's what she's saying, right? Am I wrong here? Am I missing something?
Classic.
You didn't miss anything. I'm go ahead, cook. Yeah. You good? I listen. I have no issue with that woman.
None.
I don't have an issue with that woman. I don't. Listen, I'm at the point in my life she's somebody else's problem. I'm at the point in my life where I can meet a woman like that and I know exactly what that is. I know that spirit. I know the energy. I know the frequency and I know how to handle it. I know how to have my fun. I know how to be done. That woman no longer can harm me. Now, is she dangerous to a populace of men who are still naive? Absolutely. Absolutely. She'll desecrate a brother, but not me. And so I can smile and say, oh, goodness. If I ever ran into one of those. yeah.
It kind of reminds me of the story that I did the other day with the guy and his they're not even sister wives, they're wife wives.
Mm-hmm.
Like they consider themselves married to each other too.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they found him, now mind you, we talked about this a little bit on my show the other day. We don't have time to play it back, but if you guys can go back and watch it from the other day, you'll see it on there. But this guy, he's got two nice ladies, that he's been married to for the last 18 to 20 years. I couldn't necessarily get, but I know it's more than 18 years because their son, the newer woman's, which I say newer, but their son is already grown and in college. So she isn't that new, if you know what I'm saying. Like their son is probably 19, 20. He's been messing with these same two for the last like 20 something years. And they have went through several buildings, apartments, townhouses. Like this is their unit. And they have pictures from over decades ago of them, like, the two ladies being together and him. And they spend more time together than they spend with him. But that's because he works so much. So they have constant companionship. They have people to help them raise their children. They have children. They both have kids by him. They have people to raise their children. Their income was better. He's a high earner now because he ain't got to worry about nothing because the wife's taking care of everything he's not taking care of. And they seem to have a pretty copacetic relationship. Matter of fact, some have said that he's getting the short end of the stick. You were in the chat that day. There was people that were saying that he was getting in the short end of the stick by dealing with two of them. And they were saying
how to
because people are selfish. They said that he's getting the least amount out of the relationship, which technically he was getting the least amount out of the relationship. They spend more time playing with each other than they spend playing with him. If you know what I'm saying. They sleep in the same bed together every night. They cuddle all day long. They cook for each other. They talk on the phone more than they talk to him. They said most of the time he's in his cave doing whatever he wants to do in his pleasure dungeon.
Nigga, that sound perfect. That sound perfect. You're gonna leave. Your intimacy, your companionship, your venting, your talking, your yearning, all that is occupied by your sister wife. I am free to grind as hard as I like in peace. And then when I come in the house, I get to slang wood because it's been desired massively for the last 72 to, 96 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here? He's getting the short end of the stick. Why?
Talking about, man.
Do you know how many men are looking for a woman that will let him play his Xbox at till 3 a.m. without saying something?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're looking for that.
All right, Mr. Class. All right, let's do 21 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm about to give you this link real quick. We got to play it anyway. We have to play it because it's too good, man. It's too good. They wasn't awake for the night chat. I put it in the nightcap. There you go.
You put it where?
I put it in the side chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 21 minutes and 50 seconds. And we'll start there. And then we'll look at a little bit of this. And then we'll talk about it.
You said 21 minutes and 50 seconds.
21 minutes and 50 seconds. I couldn't believe it started that early. You can put me on like 1.5 or 1.75 time. That way we'll be able to get through a little bit of this.
God, I got you. Hold on. I had the other video pulled up. My bad. Hold on. I guess we're not doing that one. Probably do a part 3. Let's see. There we go. Here we go. This is from Yo Show. Yeah, I watched this show live.
The nightcap. Yeah.
Yeah, I watched this show live. Yep. Let's get it.
We're gonna go past this.
Let's jump into it. So it's so crazy, that this question to us seems kind of mundane, but
Chat was crazy.
That we get all the time. Who is sleeping with who? When? Where? How does that work? So in order
if you can't close the chat,
we're gonna go back a little bit. It's consistently changed throughout the years, and so it's been an evolution. So by the end of this video, you will know with your nosy self who sleeps with who, when, and why.
All right, so we're going to start off memory lane from 2008 when Jeff and I officially moved in together. And between 2008 and 2011, we slept together, as two people typically do. In 2011, we moved to another house that was 2 stories. Full disclosure, I am a light sleeper. I literally hear everything.
Super light.
Jeff hears nothing, doesn't matter. He's also a night owl, so and really back then he stayed up at all hours of the night.
Yeah. I also what?
Snore.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm a light sleeper and that don't work.
Yeah.
So it got to the point where, I was sleeping upstairs in the bed. I go to sleep early. I can't stand any kind of noise or any kind of light. So TV couldn't be on. And he would be downstairs working, listening to music.
We were running a media company at the time in NOLA.com, and basically I would stay up all night working on that, trying to catch up on spirituality and self-actualize, so on and so forth.
So in order to not fight with each other, that was the best way to do it. I would get all of my sleep and I wouldn't be like, turn over, I can't sleep, get on your side.
But we did go through a phase where we were like that. Like when we slept in the bed together all night long, it was turn over, get on your side, get off your bag. It used to break my sleep all night long.
Yeah. We would have fights.
We would fight.
We would be fighting.
Stop hitting me.
Stop snoring.
Well, I can't stop snoring. I tried, but yes.
So at the end of 2011, Heather moves in.
Yes, I did.
And
like November, December, I moved in. The teacher was super sweet. She made sure I had a drawer and all of that. And, it was like lots of fun between the three of us, adults sleeping together in a queen size bed.
all three of us in the queen size.
And they made me sleep in the middle.
Yeah, that was
straight in the middle. I wasn't sleeping in the middle.
I wasn't sleeping in the middle.
And I don't sleep light, but I don't sleep, I don't snore like Jeff, but I do wake up very early. So I would be awake between these two people, hot, waiting for them to wake up so they can entertain me.
And she's a chatterbox. So
yes.
She be trying to talk to us and we literally be like, no. And I'd be on my back to her, like, no, absolutely not.
But Heather would wake up at 5 a.m.
For sure.
and try to talk to you.
Yep.
Like while you're sleeping.
I woke up, my ideas are fresh, and I think we should talk about this.
Yeah.
No.
So we were all uncomfortable.
It was uncomfortable.
In this bed.
Yeah.
And eventually we meandered back downstairs to the couch. I'm not gonna have a put him out.
He didn't meander
Enough
down
about
to the couch.
me.
He didn't
Let's
meander
talk about
up to
me.
the room.
That's exactly what it was.
He stayed on the couch, because basically we lived downstairs and our room was upstairs. And so, Jeff came to the room, to change and things like that. But when it came to actually going to sleep, he was all
Classic. Would you care to expound about what's going on? God bless them. Why, Classic? Roxy. Yeah. So you guys.
I'm in your chat talking about God bless them.
Yes, I definitely wanted to see there. As you guys can see, the rest of the story is on the nightcap. You guys can go back and watch the nightcap. The last nightcap that was done on the TezDown. But this brings up an interesting question.
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
Hold on one second.
Oh, okay.
Work tried to call me. This brings up the interesting question. What about what they're doing seems awkward for someone that's been doing this for, at this point, 20 years?
Nothing. It seemed natural to me. It seemed the women seem refreshed. They seem energized, and because they're not exhausted, right? They're relieving each other. They're doing half of the duties. They're not carrying the burden and the load of being a wife, a mother, and an employee on their own. They have decided to take on teamwork, and because of it, they probably look younger than they are. Both of them appear to be aesthetically and physically maintaining themselves. And that gentleman doesn't seem overly stressed out either.
He seemed to be in pretty good spirits the entire episode. I mean, I covered that whole episode. Now, they probably have 30 or 40 different episodes that they did, right? And their family unit on social media as well as on YouTube seems to be pretty intact, and they actually have a history that is. So here's a lot of the newer relationships that we have covered in the past, or some of the other people have covered, have shown, let's just say, social media cracks, right?
Mm-hmm.
But this relationship was around and being documented well before social media was truly hit its stride. So you can't say that they're doing this for clout.
Right.
Am I wrong here?
No, for sure. For sure. They've been together longer than social media was popping.
They both have adult children. Both women have adult children by him that they both sanctioned and were present for when the children were conceived. Yeah. That was stated in the episode that they were both, this is a family.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they're legit.
Okay, so in some of the previous episodes, we've had ladies in here telling you and me that we are championing this, and I haven't championed anything. I'm just telling y'all what it is. You know what I'm saying? That we are championing a lifestyle that is unethical.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Did those women have husbands?
No.
The women that said it, do they have husbands?
Not a single one of them.
Do they want husbands?
I don't think they do.
Okay, well then they're succeeding. Good for them. What's the problem? I mean, shit. They talking about ethics, but the way they're approaching life, humanity can't continue. They're manless.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't even keep the population popping.
Classic.
I don't care. I do champion polygyny. I don't think every man should have 2 wives or 3 wives or 4 wives. I think polygyny should be just as normal as monogamy. I think if you meet somebody and they have 1 wife and they're married, I think that should be just as normal as you meeting somebody and they tell you they got 2. I think it should be normal. I don't think it should be awkward. I don't think it should weird somebody out when you bring it up. I don't think women should be like, immediately when they hear about it, because they know they be tired. It's like they want to, it's like everybody chasing a fairy tale world that nobody ever lived in. People talking about back in the day, women.
Everybody is chasing a fairy tale world that nobody lived in.
Yeah, chasing a fairy tale world that nobody ever lived in. Like, people be talking about what they want, and I'd be like, okay, tell me about a time in human history where what you're talking about existed. What you mean? What you mean what I mean? Tell me about a time in human history, all of it. You can go back to BC if you want to. Tell me about a time where humans was operating the way you talking about, in mass.
Never.
Motherfuckers be chasing a fairy tale world we never lived in. What are you talking about? You're exhausted because you're doing the job of 2 or 3. That's why you're tired. People be talking about, no, back in the day, Big Mama didn't have to work. Yeah, that's your grandmama. You know what I'm saying? One of my grandmamas worked, one of my grandmamas didn't. And she worked for a part of her life and she was able to retire early and stuff like that. Like, you had to build towards that. But as far as regular shit, women been working. Like, we got to stop. And even when women wasn't like at the W-2 jobs, they still was busy all day. This was back when they was hand washing clothes and hanging shit on lines, and you see what I'm saying? Pre-technology, fam.
For dinner.
Come on, G. They was making ice cream from scratch. Like this, Tez. They was whipping ice cream. Come on, folks. Being at the crib, you talking about being at the crib now is a job. Your ass got a vacuum cleaner, a Swiffer.
Oh, my
you got
grandmother made all her ice cream by hand.
Come on, folks. They got a remote control vacuum that do the floor without you even having to touch nothing. You just hit go.
Oh, it's AI.
And it vacuum the whole room. Come on,
you
G.
ain't got to hit the button anymore.
G. Come on, G. Don't tell me
at the same time every day.
Come on, folks. You got to stop, G. They talking about
I got a Roomba.
Come on, see what I'm saying? But being at, come on, G. So we got to cut it out. The women back in the day in the motherland, they understand teamwork. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to convince nobody or nothing, because I'm going to be real with you. I think it's all BS anyway. The amount of women that say they're not with polygyny, and I'm not talking about polyamory, where everybody that's swinger shit. That's upside down pineapple shit. That's what that is. Polyamory is a freaking name for a free-for-all. That's all that is. It's a name for a free-for-all. I'm talking about polygyny specifically. One man at the center, multiple wives. That is what I think should be normalized along with monogamy. I'm not pushing monogamy out the door. I don't think people who want monogamy should seek polygyny. I just think polygyny should be normalized, because it's a whole bunch.
A little gay though.
Well, this is the thing. They already naturally like that.
Instead of you being more in touch with your feminine side, she could just have another woman.
Bingo. And they don't got to be physical. She could just want the intimacy. That when women want to see your soft side, she should be talking to her sister wife. She asking you to be some shit you just not, Tez.
What if she is your soft side?
Yeah, exactly. And she can't, so you got to talk to herself. See what I'm saying? It's all stupid shit. I'm selfish. Okay, you also alone. You own 100% of no nigga.
So what you're saying is she should take a shared 100%. Because for example, in this video that we just watched that we did on the TezDown the other day, on the nightcap, both of them have him 100%.
Yeah, it's one relationship, 3 people. It's not 2 relationships. It's not one man and 2 relationships. It's one relationship with 3 people.
Do you think that's infinitely easier for them to all understand what's going on every day when that's what they get into?
Yeah.
You don't think there's ever been an issue where I'm not saying there hasn't ever been an issue. What I'm saying is, do you think that this is a daily issue that they come up with since there's 2 of them? Do you think they've just, at this point, they've become used to the fact that they're both married to the same guy? They have adult children with the same guy. Christmas, New Year's, all the holidays are lit because, he's out with both of them.
Yeah.
But they also get each other. So there's no going to the bathroom alone for them because they can just take the girl with them.
Yeah.
Do you think that they're safer because of it? Because there's at least 2 of them.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do you think that, the house is a little bit sturdier?
Yes.
Okay.
And I think everybody has more energy.
They seem to have a lot of energy.
More youthfulness, more liveliness.
Because they're much older than they look.
Come on now.
They are both close to 50.
Come on, Tez. See what I'm saying?
All three of them.
None of them look 50.
All three of them are very close to 50.
You know why? You know why they don't look 50? Because they probably ain't eating a lot of fast food either. When you got two women in the house,
cook every day.
Somebody make it.
Yeah, all three of them cook. They said so.
And when there's one woman in the house, why do you end up getting fast food? Not because she can't cook.
She's tired.
Not because she don't want to cook. Because why?
She's tired.
Tired as hell. It wouldn't be no problem. It wouldn't be no problem if Bethany was tired because Monica got it today.
Yeah. I think we're going to do a
Bethany rather hate Monica.
I think we have to do an all war special. It looks like he ain't ready yet to get in here with his family. So we're gonna have to do an all war special.
Okay.
Marie said they definitely look 50. I don't think they look 50. Can you pull them up one more time? We only got a couple minutes left, but can you pull them back up real quick? I don't think they look 50 years old. I really don't.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, I got you. Oh, they are. They still here. Hold on. There we go.
Mm-hmm. Do these people look 50? They don't look 50 to me. They look 50 to you? Marie, I'm gonna have to disagree. They don't look 50.
50 is crazy. Nah. If anything, I would have put them in their late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah, like all three of them are almost 50. All three of them. They're almost 50. They're like 56 years old, like or more. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't nail down the exact age, but what they were talking about, they were already in their 30s before, 20 years ago when this started. They didn't start at 19. No.
Time said if you take off all the wigs and the makeup, they look 50. Marie said exactly.
Okay.
Oh no, they look happy.
They look happy to me. Look how bubbly they are. Like they're both bubbly.
Happy beats 50.
And then on top of it, like they're all free to have their own personalities. All three of them. They don't have the same personalities. All three of them have different personalities. They're not trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not trying. I mean, like I said, it's not for everybody, man. It really isn't.
I think it's for more people than what people talk about. I'm telling you, Tez, I think it's all bullshit. I'm telling you right now. I think it's all bullshit. The amount of women that respond adversely to a conversation about polygyny is BS. I'm calling bullshit. I'm betting the over, bruh. I'm betting the over. In there. I'm telling you right now, my theory is if the United States government passed a law tonight saying that polygyny is now legalized in the United States of America, on paper, you can marry more than one woman.
I think 40% of people would have multiple wives.
60. No, I ain't talking about having multiple wives. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the amount of women who would open up to the actual fact that they're open to it.
If it was legal,
yeah.
If it was legal in this particular situation, because we don't have time right now. We don't have the time to show y'all the rest of this. But if this situation was so unique, not because it's a multiple relationship type of relationship. It wasn't unique because of that. It was unique because rarely do we see the type of relationship documented for that long. We're talking about 20 years of that's 2 decades of documentation. You know what I'm saying? 2 decades of documentation of a successful relationship that works and how it's worked. Now, their channel has a ton. We could cover their channel all month and not finish. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Their channel has a ton. What's up, Ye? Their channel has a ton of relationship content. That's all they do. You know what I mean? Like they talk about the pitfalls, they talk about the ups and downs, but for the most part, their pitfalls is the same thing that any regular relationship is going to face.
Mm-hmm.
Times of unemployment, times of, not necessarily, having all the gumption to go get it or get in the bedroom the other way. And if you remember from the other night, she said every once in a while they'll both be tired, but he's wired and ready to go. And they'll send the other one in the room and they're totally happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
The other one's like, well, I could do it. And she's like, well, good. I'm going to sleep. You got him tonight. And the thing is, they will play together. Like I said, the 2 ladies sleep in the same room. And you heard what they said. They don't sleep with clothes on. They love to cuddle each other, all of that. I'm not pushing that on anybody. I'm just saying that this is their testimony. This is their story. And this is what we do is we cover stories. This is the human experience. And they are definitely having one.
Time says 70% Classic. I believe it's going out the roof. I'm with you, Time.
Okay, Time. All right, Classic.
I'm with you. As soon as
70%?
they pass that law, you gonna see how many women is cool with the help. All you gotta do, this I'm telling you, bro, it's all social engineering. Most people are puppets, bro. Most people are not conscious. As soon as the man say that it's okay, you're gonna see how normal it becomes. The only reason why women respond adversely to the thought of it, because when you start having a conversation about it, they hear how many pros it is for them. All the cons is for the man. Two is one extra woman that you got to protect and be willing to die for. Whole nother mouth to feed. Whole nother set of responsibility. Whole nother person to split the wheel with. Whole nother, you know what I'm saying? Oh, whole nother set of estrogen up in the house. A whole nother menstrual cycle. Whole nother menopause situation.
So it's fun. It's a negative. It's negatives for a man that's not prepared for it, right?
Negative. I'm just saying it's whatever you perceive to be the cons of having a lifelong woman in your life, double it. The pros too, but the cons as well. So yeah, for the women, they're the ones getting all the help. You know what I'm saying, by accepting it. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. I know we got a roll.
So what's the final verdict?
Final verdict is we just waiting on the government. Honestly, I think that if they socially engineer the concept to be normal, you're going to see just how many women weren't actually against it like that anyway. I told you, women's first priority when they speak is to say shit that sound good out loud.
So, okay, I need a couple yes or no's from you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to try to run through as quickly as possible. Y'all in the chat, especially in Too Deep, if you're awake now, if you're awake, y'all take notes. We will be bringing this back up because we're going to have a similar couple visit us on the Human Experience very shortly. Not today. We ran out of time today. Didn't line up, but we will have them visit, and we have some questions. So the first question that we have is yes or no to you, Classic.
Mm-hmm.
Is their family stronger because they have three of them shouldering the burden of the nuclear family?
Yes.
Is everyone happier as a result of having more needs met?
Yes.
They spoke about moving into a new home multiple times because their family outgrew the old home. Does it seem like they had more difficulty doing so with three people, or less difficulty doing so with
less difficult?
If when they wanted a new bed, they were able to pull together all their resources to get a bigger one.
Yes.
And then two more.
Yeah, I have a California king.
Yes. So they got two more beds plus a new bed plus his man kingdom, his room, as they called it. Their words, not ours. They called it his kingdom, in there, and they get to visit his kingdom, which is like a fun room for them. They said that going to his room is a vacation.
Yes.
They both did.
Yes.
Okay. So if they're happy and he is shouldering the burden of the manhood, and they're happy with each other, but they're also super happy with him, the kids are well taken care of and in college, which I'm not trying to push college on people. I'm just saying they're following the rules, right? They're following the rules of successful relationships in society, except there's three of them and not two.
Mm-hmm.
So unless, and Yaya said this too, so unless the government makes this legal, what's happening here?
Women will continue to lie about how selfish they are and how much they don't care nothing about the pros of polygyny. They just want a man all to themselves. And then at the same time, when they done saying that, they're going to say that they think most men cheat. And then they're going to say that they still want to be a wife. So I want y'all to add that up to the number of bullshit statements that don't go together. Women will tell you, listen to this real quick, Tez, in closing. Women, this is what I think gonna happen. Women are going to continue to say as a norm, because there are women who with it. There's a whole community of women who with it. Y'all will be surprised, but it is the vast minority. But they're going to continue to say as a majority, no, I'm selfish. No, I don't like to share. They're going to keep saying that, right? That's what they're going to keep saying out loud. And what's going to happen is they're going to stay single. They're going to stay alone. And what will happen is they will also tell you that they think most men cheat. And then they will also tell you that they want to be a wife. So what they're saying is they want to be polygynous informally.
Okay. So I got a question for you to combat this a little bit. Not going against it, not playing devil's advocate, but thanks, Souls. But to combat this just a little bit.
What up, Tristan?
What percentage of people are already polygynous without knowing it?
I told you I don't think most men are able to cheat the way that they probably would want to. But because of how I've seen people operate inside of work environments and shit like that, I would say most people are polyamorous and don't know it.
Okay.
Because I think women cheat more than men.
They do.
Yeah. It's easier to give pussy out than to go get you some.
Classic.
It takes a lot of effort for most men to get even attention.
Yeah.
That's another topic for another day. We don't want to open that can of worms right now. But so the question is, so we're both in agreement that we think that more of these relationships would be commonplace or public if the government made it legal.
It'll be commonplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
We do have a special that we're going to do. We'll call it the All War special. It's the All War family. He wasn't able to make it, and neither was the ladies from his family, but we will have them on the show in the future. We'll try to get that set up so it's rather soon. We'll start when we start dropping links and we start dropping flyers, we will make a big deal of the special because it's nice to have people on there that are live that can answer some of the questions that our chat has while we're talking and not just us. But seeing as how it doesn't look like we're done, but today's episode is, I gotta say this is to be continued, Mr. Classic. We had our opinions. I think we do. I think a lot of them are factual. True. I think we had some backing here, wouldn't you?
Yeah. My closing statement is just one thing for the ladies. When that man opens up to you and gives you the honesty that you requested, and he tells you that he wants another woman, it's not because you aren't good enough. This is the human experience.
Never because they're not good enough.
It's not because you aren't enough.
It's never that. And also, don't try to run yourself ragged. I think half the problem, and this is a statement that I'll make, being familiar with the community and actually covering it so much. I think most of the misconception is that when somebody says that it's time for them to get you some help. What? Oh, hey, what's up? All War's here. What's up, man? Hey, there was a StreamYard link that I sent you that you can join with, but we're gonna get up out of here. I mean, if you want to come and make a statement, we got no problem with that. You can make a statement real quick and introduce yourself, but no,
let's do it right. Let's set a date. Let's set it up.
Jump in the group chat. Yeah, as you can see, there's a profile picture with him and the ladies right there.
Yeah, you made a group chat for us on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I got a group chat. We'll set this up the right way.
Yeah.
He said I got 2 phones and 3 mics. Oh, he want to say hi. We let him say hi.
That's cool.
All right.
Well, yeah.
All War, check your messages right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to be considerate of your time. I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm already late, so
I'll be on the same shit. It is what it is. Late is late.
Can't rush by being late. I'm gonna throw these clothes on. I sent it over to him really quick. We're gonna have him join really quick. All right, y'all.
For sure. Ladies, talk to me real quick. Who are the ladies that in the chat? I want to know has a man ever told you that he wants to have multiple women and was honest with you about it? And did you feel like how did that make you feel? Did you feel like, why am I not enough? Or did you feel like what did you feel? What were your thoughts? I'm sure they were negative, but what were they, ladies? For the ones in the chat who have experienced this, and if you haven't experienced it, give me a hypothetical. You know what I'm saying? What you think you would feel like if a man came to you with that level of honesty. Roxy said, appreciate y'all men for keeping it 100 always. That's why I always support and come back. We appreciate you, Roxy. For sure. I just want to know, Roxy, how would you feel? A man come to you honestly, say, listen, Roxy, baby, you know how I feel about you, and that's genuine. But I have different but just as strong feelings for this woman right here, and I want y'all to meet and get along, and I want for us to come together and do something great. Are you off the rip just completely rejecting what he talking about? Are you gonna sit down with the woman over, you know what I'm saying, some coffee or some juice or whatever y'all drink, and have a conversation with her? You gonna hear her out, hear him out? Like, what you doing? Are you just denying it off rip? I want to hear from the ladies in the chat. There's a few of y'all in here quiet. Officer Ted said getting ready too. Yeah. Officer, yeah, he getting ready. Yeah, he got to go to work. Let me see. I think Ted's not frozen. It's the other screen. Yeah, I'm just waiting on the while I wait on the brothers backstage to I'm waiting on what is it? All War? I don't want to say his name wrong. Hold on, let me scroll up. Love and All War. Yeah, All War. I'm waiting on him to show up backstage, and Tez is off screen right now, getting ready to go get that money. Let's see. He said, Roxy said, yes. Been told that. I didn't like the betrayal from being sneaky behind my back. What betrayal though? How was their betrayal? Oh, here go All War right here. Let me pull up. Let me pull them up on the screen. What's going on with it, brother?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. You good. You good. I'm Classic, man. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Classic.
Yes,
Thanks
sir.
for welcoming me on the show.
For sure, for sure. I think Tez getting dressed for work, but he should be back on screen here in a second. But yeah, man, you wanted to come up. So you been in a polygynous relationship for a minute, huh?
Yeah, I've been polygynous, for lack of a better word, for I don't know, like 7 years now is our longest relationship. Yeah, this is my wife right here.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Yeah,
That's what's up.
we've been polygynous for a long time, but our relationship is a little bit different because the girls are long-term committed as well, so they're not so much sister wives.
Wait, how did
the term for that is group marriage. It's the best we got.
Okay, so what's the difference? Like what
Polygynous
separates
is with the sister wives, as far as like the wives have a non-romantic relationship, just like kind of off and on, versus us, like it would be a throuple, but we're married.
Oh, so like okay, so saying like everybody essentially has intimacy to a degree or whatever.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
All the way.
So I didn't know that polygyny excluded that though.
When I was looking up definitions, just trying to get a concrete definition, the sister wives thing and the bisexual women that are intimately together romantically, also seeking long-term romantic relationships, it's in the same thing. When everything the thing that differentiates everything is the romantic connections, the commitment levels, like as far as polyamory, polygamy, polygyny, polyandry, and stuff like that. Since it's the thing that pretty much determines the difference between everything, I think the difference between sister wives and long-term committed romantic women all in a group relationship is a difference outside of like a polycule or something like that. The closest thing is a throuple. We're like in between a throuple and polygyny.
Hey, it's working though. Whatever. Look, we don't gotta call it nothing. It's working. That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
We try to respect people's like questions and opinions by trying to figure out what exactly to describe it as, but we kind of just do our own thing. That's just how it's been figuring this stuff out little by little, where we want to be. We've done pretty much every kind, as far as like we've done V's. It's kind of like a relationship where one thing about being poly and walking in it, honestly, is that you'll get that freedom to be yourself and do what you want to do, because you will gain, if done right, you'll gain that like absolute trust with your partner, to where like, this is my wife. If she likes it, like I've literally taken her on dates where her and the girl have a separate relationship. Same thing for myself or whatever with women. And we also mostly date people together in our close relationship for pretty much long term only. Our girlfriend is out there playing. I don't know. Y'all probably it's probably too small to see her.
So do y'all ever get received in a negative way in public? Like if all three of y'all are out and y'all doing something that displays that y'all are obviously together? Yeah.
We have gotten some stay away from my kids type of stuff. Like, hold on, let me let my wife in on this. She likes this question.
Yeah.
He said, I'm gonna let you ask it again.
Okay. Hello. Hey, so I was I'm Classic. Nice to meet you. I was asking have y'all ever been received like in a negative? You can't hear me? Oh, it's through the glasses. Oh, he technological. Okay.
Hey, what happened?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Classic. Nice to meet you. I was asking
Hi,
like
Classic.
hey, I was asking like, have y'all ever been received in like a negative way in public when y'all are together and it's obvious that y'all are all together, right? Like what's like you got a good story for us that you could share?
A good story. I think it's really just a lot of stares and a lot of questions. With our other girlfriend, they'll confuse me and her for sisters a lot. And they're like, oh, it's so nice that you're taking your sisters out, or assume that one of us is his woman and the other one is his sister. And it's like, no, like we're all together. This is our family, you know. Yeah, when we were with our other girlfriend, Allie. I think strangers usually are just like looking at us more like zoo animals, you know, like some type of special attraction versus people that know us more intimately and more socially tend to really try to shoot the most holes like in our dynamic and in how we live, sadly. But you know, all you can do is hope to educate people and like let love be love, you know, let love be love. And clearly if more and more of us are deciding to be a family together, something is going right because I think it'd be hard to, you know, manipulate and connive 3, 4, 5, 6 women, you know, into some type of situation, you know.
Yeah. So would you say that polygyny or your dynamic that you in, for lack of a better term, polygyny, but for your dynamic, would you say that beats a traditional monogamous relationship? And if yes, why?
Yes, I mean, for in a material sense, I think it beats a monogamous relationship in every sense, and I can break that down. But let's start with the money. Everyone's always worried about money. 3 credit scores, 3 jobs, 3 cars. You know what I mean? 3 hustlers, 3 dream chasers, 3 people that are supportive of each other's dreams and supportive of each other's goals.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. And then even,
No, you just stopped. I didn't know if you were done, but yeah. So
and then even as a woman, like for holidays, like that's 6 hands helping me in the kitchen. You know, if I'm at my wit's end with my husband, I just need a little me time. That's, you know, 2 other people to help keep him entertained and preoccupied. You know, across the board, it helps a lot. And then even as a woman, like the emotional support, right? It would be irrational to expect one man to be able to fully emotionally support like 3 women given any certain time of the month, hormones, feelings, what have you. That doesn't make sense, you know. That's also a big thing is like the emotional capacities and being able to support each other emotionally. It really is just across the board, just more, right? I mean, and that also means more work too, like more emotional intelligence, more accountability, more responsibility. But across the board, just more.
So how's it going? It is Tez. I'm back in the studio. Well, not in the studio, but in the online studio. As you guys can see, I had to leave the office. So you said that there's more. That there's just more. So would you say that this has been much more fulfilling than what you tried in the past?
I think yes, fulfilling, but also having much more integrity. You know, nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. you hear about other poly relationships starting out of infidelity and lack of transparency. And sadly, I think that is the case because either people don't want to accept that they're already poly, you're just unconsensually poly, you know what I mean? Or both of y'all got a roster, and want to have some type of moral high ground when dealing with each other versus how we operate here. It's like real honest. My man just told you, like, he has pulled a girl for me, that I just had this big crush on, and we went on this cute date for my birthday, and he literally dropped us off to go on our date and then picked us up and gave us our alone time. Like, me and my husband will be out at restaurants and he'll see someone really cute and he'll be like, oh babe, go talk to her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, go socialize, go flirt, see if you can get her information, it's just a lot more integrity and a lot more like honest, transparent communication. You know what I mean? You see pretty flowers all the time. I'm sorry, we're outside. There's a train.
It's not picking up. You good? Oh, you can't hear?
Oh, okay, cool. You see pretty flowers all the time, and you can't get mad at someone for admiring a rose and then admiring a sunflower and then admiring a daisy and then admiring a tulip. Like, that doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? When we think about it from that sense. So why would I be upset? I would be more upset that he's not telling me and sneaking around and being conniving, and then my intuition's going off and I'm getting told that I'm crazy when I know that, there's someone else that he found attractive, or there's someone else that we could bring into our relationship and bring into our family, ideally, and just keep everybody happy. Like, why wouldn't you go as far as you can, without hurting yourself or anybody else, to like keep your family happy, to keep your partners happy? I don't understand.
I got a question for you and I know you can't speak on behalf of all women, but just as a woman's point of view, what do you think is stopping like this from being normal, just for like women to think like this? What's stopping that from being normal, like truly?
I think between not to get real political, but I think between like a colonial state of mind, because we've been doing this, like, as a people, every race except white people has been doing this, very publicly for hundreds of years historically, thousands of years historically. Mormons are the only ones, I think, of a white group that are socially accepted, and that's under like religious pretenses. But I also think that women are jealous, women are more selfish. Like, women are distinctly, innately more selfish. Women are distinctly, innately more territorial. Women don't fight, I mean, they do, but women don't fight like men. Women fight in like a mental, emotional arena. Women are distinctly more competitive than men in the sense of like finding a partner. That's just science. And I think that has a big part to deal with it. And women just not understanding that a rising tide raises all ships. You know what I mean? Like, you are no less valuable, beautiful, sexy. The coochie still good. The cooking still good. And another woman can also have those skills and align with your man and therefore align with you. You know what I mean? I think it's a lot of like comparison and like infighting and selfishness. And even outside of poly, like, single women, hoes keep women hoes. Single women keep women single. You know what I mean? And vice versa. Like, a wife is going to keep a woman a wife. A wife is going to keep a woman a wife. A good woman is going to teach other women how to be good women, And that's been my experience, because my husband and I like started this together as like a unifying fashion, a unifying thing, and you have to teach people, You have to teach people. He taught me a lot. He taught me everything that I am now to be a wife. You know what I mean? And why would I not like share that knowledge with people that are going to be in my life? That just makes my life easier if we have the same standards and the same mindset. It makes my life easier if you know how to cook for him too, if you know how to make him feel good, put the moves on him too. Like why would I, for the sake of my own ego only, would I withhold information that makes my life easier and makes things better? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. You got a question from
because
the
I
chat.
just want to hold the power.
It makes sense. It makes
Sorry.
sense.
Yeah, you had a question from the chat. They said, when did you, I guess, cross over? Like, when did you become accepting to the lifestyle?
So how do I say this without giving too much away, you know? Like I said before, people are either unconsensually polyamorous, polygynous, polygamous, polyandrous, whatever, or they are consensually that thing. So it just got to a point in my family and my relationship where it's like, okay, we're having problems. I'm causing problems. And he don't want to leave me. I don't want to leave him. Clearly, there's something that I feel like I'm missing. You know what I mean? Clearly, there's something that is not clicking all the way. And at this time, we had already been together for like 3.5 years, you know? So clearly, there's something wrong. Let's figure it out. Let's see what, you know, is going on there. And that's when we decided to start like looking into, first it started like purely sexual, right? Like just to get the extra energy out, to get the deviance out, and to make it something that was also good for him, you know? And then from there, it's like, oh, yeah.
So wait, you went
but
into
we'll
this
save that.
knowing
We'll save that. I don't know why you want to give away all the secrets,
Yeah,
Nate.
you went into this knowing that there were some demons that you guys had to exercise before you moved into the relationship portion of this.
Mainly me. We were already in a relationship. I had already, when me and him first got together, I had ended up asking him out, and I'm like, yo, I was literally like, I know I'm probably gonna fuck this up. I know that I don't have the same like relationship credit score that you have. Like my husband had been married 10 years, 9+ years before meeting me and marrying me, you know? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think I can, right? You know, I'm like, I don't know that I'm gonna be the best for you all the time, but I know that I cannot see you with anybody else. So we were already in a like very committed relationship, but everyone has their problems, everyone has their flaws. And I am not a perfect person, you know. I just try my best to keep my family together and to do what's best like for my family. And we were not gonna leave each other. We were just not gonna leave each other. So it's like, okay, how do we make this? How do we get everyone's needs met and remain respectful and like sanctified in our relationship? And it's like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. And then we started looking for more women, other women, started flirting more with women in public, started getting my game up, you know, trying to pull ladies and put the moves on ladies. Online dating, yeah, that's another story. Like online dating and just really like committing to it. We got into some poly
Hold up.
Facebook pages for women and yeah.
Hold up. Now, let me say this.
Now,
we would love to have you guys back on the Human Experience very soon. So I can't have you giving them everything right now. So
that's why I'm trying to tell him.
Yeah, he right. You right. He right. Y'all. Look, we would love to have the All War family on in the coming days. We jump in that group chat. Bro, if you could throw her and whoever else in the chat with us, we don't mind talking to multiple people. But I feel like you guys have some insight, some very close insight on this that we would love to actually hear from you guys and get you guys sitting down with all three of y'all if possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. We could definitely coordinate that. That's the goal. You know, I mean, not everybody is super socially charged all the time, but that is the goal. That's the plan. Because the more people that have exposure to like a healthy system, and our system is actually pretty strict. Our system is the most strict I've seen and the most like unified I've seen. And then statistically, the most difficult to achieve for longer than 6 months. But yeah, that's the goal. We're not trying to hide nobody. It just really depends on, you know, how people feel.
I like it.
I like that a lot. We're gonna get together. Classic, do you have any other questions for them before we let them go about their wonderful day they seem to be having?
No, we gonna have a full scale show. I appreciate y'all popping up and giving us I guess this preview. You know what I mean? For sure. It's been a pleasure talking to both of y'all.
Yeah,
If
thank y'all
have any
so
links or
much.
anything
Thank
that
y'all
you
so
can drop
much.
in the chat. If you have any links, please drop them in the chat. We like to support
Yeah.
those people who support us. As you are well aware of, me
Yeah.
and Mr. War go way back. What's up, brother? How you doing over there? We definitely want to get some things cracking with y'all. So we'll try to get y'all back on the show very soon. When we say soon, we mean soon. So we'll organize this together. And thank you for being candid with us today. I really do appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Honesty is the best policy. Love and All War on Instagram and Love and All War on YouTube. Yeah, and he put it on the clipboard, he says.
Okay, perfect. Got you. We'll post it in the chat now. All right, we're gonna be in touch with y'all very soon.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, y'all. Take it easy. Let's see.
Take it easy.
All right. That was the
Oh,
All
Classic,
War
that
family.
was invigorating.
You said it was invigorating. For what you mean? Invigorating for who? Oh, damn. Ted's gone. We lost him. There go the information right there. If y'all want to tap in with the All War family on IG, there go right there on the screen for you. Ted's will probably be coming back in just a second. He got kicked off. It wasn't me though. So there you go. There you go. Yo.
Yeah, there we go. So that was invigorating, man. It was. It's nice to hear people talk about the truth in front of them.
Yeah, man. I mean, you got to think about it though. Like I said, there's a whole community of people that's operating in that lifestyle. It's just they be light with it. You know, it's some people that's real public, but a lot of them are real low key with it because it's a lot of, like I said, it's not a societal norm. So then you got to get, you know, looked at a certain way or talked about a certain way or side eyes or overly questioned, right? Like, it's like when somebody don't plan on being plant-based at all, but they still want to ask me 100 questions about a plant-based diet. It'd be like, why? Like, you not giving up the ribeye. So why am I answering all these questions? You know what I'm saying? Like, it feel like harassment to a degree. You know what I'm saying? So I get why a lot of people that live like that, they keep it low. But shout out to the ones that's outside with it, because I do think that it's important in this society for people to see healthy examples of it so that they know it's okay to go ahead and get with the program. Like, it's too many people that's missing out on perfectly good people because of their closed-mindedness. Like, okay, you was taught to only have one dude and have them all to yourself. But you also was taught about how stressful it is, how hard it is, how Papa was a Rolling Stone, how he had a family on the other side of town anyway, how this, how that. Why not just structure this shit and keep it? Like, we do such a good job of fighting against reality. We have not learned to flow with this shit. Like, just embrace reality for what it is. We are a bunch of people who love, and I'm not saying me, I don't operate like this, but most people do. We are a bunch of people that love to operate in the should. It should be this way, and it ought to be this way. And I don't know why men, just because they got money, they feel like they got to have all these women. I don't know why a man feel like just because he's generally attractive to most women in the population that he could just have it his way. I don't know why it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't be that way, but it is. So what you gonna do? Well, I'd rather just have nobody at all. Okay, if that's your resolution, then go do that. But I'm letting you know right now, in the coming years, and I've been saying it, this is probably about my 4th or 5th time saying it on my platform. In the coming years, it's gonna stop being optional. To have a man is going to be to share one. It's coming. Wait for it. The economy already toe up. Everybody on the internet got money though. We know everybody rich on Instagram. We know. But the economy toe up in real life. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, the majority of the population is check to check or worse in real life. That's a fact, right? So with that being said, not only is the economical part going to push people into these thruples or polygynous relationships, but also the fact that women genuinely do want somebody to ride this thing out with. And women already be on some sister code, sisterhood shit. But when it's time to be a sister wife, all that sister shit gone. It don't make sense. You choosing a life of exhaustion, overbearing burdens, a lack of emotional intimacy. Because the truth of the matter is, and she covered it, the sister Mrs. Allwar just covered it. Mrs. Allwar just covered it. She said the emotional support that I need, I get that. No. The video we was watching that Tez played, that sister covered it. She said the emotional support I need, I get that from her. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with that in relationships. I'm not afraid to admit it. Y'all know me. I'm stoic as hell. I'm not the greatest with the emotional support piece. When the woman she need all that salt, it'd be like, man, where's the other one? You know what I'm saying? Where's the other one? Right now. I need you now. Cause what you want me to do with all these feelings and shit? I don't be doing nothing with my feelings. What I'm supposed to do with yours? You know what I'm saying? So shit, it just solves a lot of issues, and people unwilling to accept and embrace that, all because they was programmed with something different. And I just let you know how crazy social engineering is, and how much how programming, or how programmed we can actually be. I don't know why I can't talk today. Souls of Thought said, I have so many questions. I did no more meat here. Pause. Yeah, you did go vegetarian, Souls. You did. Super Max said autocorrect, that's resurrected. Yep. Black Mona said they already sharing essentially. See what I'm saying? Roxy said so many stigmas and closed-minded people. It's sad. Break the mold and create what works for yourselves. Yep. For oneself. Absolutely. Supermax said exposing the ignorant. What is this word? The ignoraires on the next human experience. What is an ignoraire?
Ignoraires.
You just made some shit up, Supermac? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, man. So but we don't have to drag this one out, because like we said, we're gonna have them back. We're gonna do a full episode.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have them back.
We coming back part 3. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know that's real. Classic didn't even mute me when I got here.
Get y'all questions together. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back for part 3. And y'all can see how it's really done in real life, man. It's like I said, it's not a thing that doesn't happen. It's something that's just uncommon. It's taboo to talk about still. And I think we should move away from that, because at the end of the day, the babies become adults, right? And these more of these babies need to grow up with structure. And I think polygyny would solve a lot of problems for a lot of people, unbeknownst to them. So, I'm gonna keep pushing the message. For the women that feel like I'm pushing something that's biblically unethical, they haven't read the Bible. If they think I'm pushing something that's societally unethical, they don't know human history. If they think it's unethical in any way, they're the ignorant ones. So for the women out there that told Tez that we was pushing something unethical, it's not me, it's you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was a big one for me, bro.
Yeah.
You remember it was a couple of weeks ago, and she came in there trying to jump down my throat, talking about you pushing this. I'm like, I'm not pushing anything. I'm covering a news story. Mm-hmm. That was number one. Number two, to tell me that I'm pushing something that other people are living in.
Tez, you in a bad area. Hello?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hello?
To tell me that I'm pushing something that is other people are living ethically in their lives, just because you don't live that way, it's kind of disingenuous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fair to the rest of society that they live in a certain way, and that because you don't agree with the way they live it, you want to say that this is immoral. No, it's not immoral. They live in the way they want to live, and I don't see why that's a problem.
I mean, what are we talking about? Some men deserve multiple women. Why we can't just say it that plainly? There are men on this earth that deserve. You hear my word? Deserve. I'm the guy who said words matter. I'm using it on purpose. There are men on this earth that deserve multiple women for different reasons. They deserve it. I mean, Tez, do you have an objection?
No, I don't have an objection. I mean,
okay, brother,
if it works, it works. I mean, like I said, I know this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I just found a random couple on the internet. I actually know him. I didn't know all this business until later on, but I know this guy, so I can tell you straight up that from what I've heard the women say, from what they have posted on their social medias, from the way that he lives, this is a very genuine individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known this person for years, many years. And I would love to say that, like, okay, this seems to work good for him and his wives. You know what I'm saying? His wife and their girlfriend or his wives, you know, it seems to work for them. And if it works for them, who am I? Who are you? Who is anybody? And definitely who was that other lady that was upset with us that day? Who are they to say that it doesn't work? Now, it might not work for her, but it seems to work fine for them and multiple others. Like, I think she named it down. It is a governmental staple for monogamous man and woman relationships, or even just one person and one person, monogamous relationships by themselves. It is a government staple. It is a legal staple. This does not have to do with reality. And I think reality will show you that it's not realistic. It's not realistic. So we can either be realistic about things and say this is the way that things have gone, whether it be a result of, we can even take away the ancient history and say, well, this could be a result of hedonism over multiple years and giving into and pretty much just giving into whatever desires that you have. This is a result of that, right? We could say that. We could go ahead and say this is a result of that. Okay, be that as it may, this being a result of that, you have to take it with a grain of salt and take it and say, okay, well, what's a better way of doing this? We take it the same way they used to take things from back in the day, right? And say, well, if you can't keep it in your pants, you take yourself a wife. All right, well, if you can't keep it in your pants with a wife, take yourself another one.
There it is. Supermac just said it. The women will say they object until they meet him. You see what I'm saying? They'll object until they meet him, and then they start considering that shit. Black Mona said women deserve stronger emotional support. Where's she at? Absolutely. Women definitely deserve stronger emotional support. And I'm telling you, I'm very direct about like real life, y'all. I don't think emotional support is a husband's job. I think husbands try. Right? Like they're gonna try for their wife. You know what I'm saying? But that's supposed to be the other wife in the house job. And if y'all really want to have a conversation since we're here, we really hustling backwards, y'all. We hustling backwards. This is what y'all want. I'm gonna tell you the truth. This is what we're programmed to want. You're supposed to get you in America right now with the state of the economy. We're gonna have a real conversation. I'm gonna give y'all the breakdown. In America right now with the state of the economy, both people in the crib gotta work. That's most standard households. So we're gonna talk about most standard households. We ain't gonna talk about this lower percentile, right? 5% or 10% of the population. We're gonna talk about most households. The man and the woman gotta work, right? But the man and the woman typically also want kids. Kids are more expensive than they've ever been. Also a part of the effed up economy we have. You understand?
More expensive than they've ever been.
Now you have two exhausted adults in the house trying to raise a kid. The kid ends up being mostly raised by the school system and their peers and their iPads. This is what's happening outside in real time, right? And what y'all want is y'all tell the man, well, since I'm so tired, it's hard to be feminine. It's hard to be the soft version of me. Since I'm so tired, it's hard to keep up with all these household chores. We need, then this is what they start saying. We need a nanny. We need a cleaning lady. We need this. We need that. And now y'all adding bills that the average household already cannot afford. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Professor Class is here. Tez, let me cook real quick because I know you're ready.
Ahead, man.
Let me cook. So now you're adding bills that you cannot afford to relieve stress and being tired, right? So now what are we left with? When the whole time the answer was because the nigga already, if he's being a good man and being upright and independent, and he's treating his wife right and he not cheating on her and all that shit, he already turning down a lot of viable shit for the sake of monogamy. He's turning down a lot of viable shit. You see what I'm saying? Another income, another set of hands, another dishwasher, another set of breast milk, another womb, another everything. He turning this shit down all for the sake of the fact because you want to say he's just mine. It don't make no sense. And then look, the tired woman or the tired man or the man that's overworking to be responsible and handle the provision part of it in a bad economy, he's either emotionally negligent to the woman. So what she end up doing? cheating, or the woman so tired she's negligent to the man, what he end up doing? Cheating. What could have fixed it? Bring Monica in the house. Just bring Monica in the house. But don't nobody want to hear it. Nobody want to hear it. Nobody want to hear it. But I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it because you not going to come up here and tell me logically or religiously that it's not okay or that it's not a working concept. It's worked for thousands of years. Y'all let the colonizers, aka the pilgrims, aka the oppressors, come over here, put they shit on us, and we ain't had happy family since. We've been declining ever since. Last time we was together, it was motherfucking segregation. Facts. Facts. Don't nobody want to talk about it though. Last time we had majority working households as black folks was segregation. We ain't been right since.
Classic.
We ain't been right since. And y'all
at all. We have not been right at all.
And now
I'm not gonna skip past that one.
Yeah,
we have
and
not been right since.
Yeah, and we a population of people that's complaining about normalcy. Oh, well, if I give me a man that's fine, you know he gonna cheat, right, girl? Okay, so if you know, then just tell him you want to meet Monica. Just tell him, hey, don't cheat on me. What's her name? Can I meet her? Is she cool? Do you think we'll get along? Bring her in the house. She got a job? Oh, bring her in the house. Bring her in the house. Because you wanted me to have this baby, right? I want to homeschool this baby. Tell Monica work full time. She got benefits too. Bring her in the house.
I'm only gonna do this once.
Don't nobody want to have a real conversation. They're not interested. All it is and then y'all get, and then it's crazy because women to tell me everything I'm saying is right. You right. I don't want to have that conversation. You right. I am selfish. You right. They'll tell me that, right? But then when a man say women are only loyal to their emotions, he misogynized. Which truths can we tell? I'm a crash, Tez. Go ahead, take the wheel. I'm a crash, Tez.
First of all, you can't tell no
truths.
truths. You can't tell no truths, okay? You can tell a truth, you can tell her truth, you can tell his truth, but you can't tell no real truth. You go ahead. They can flog me now if they want to, but we've talked about this in the past. We've talked about this in the past, and the one main thing that was brought up when we was talking about this in the past is that number one, they need help, and they've said that they need help. We have ignored them for them saying that they need help, and that's not fair to them, is
it? That's a trap door.
I'm just keeping it 100.
Ask
they said that they need help.
They need help.
They said they need help. They said they won't help, and that they do just about anything to make sure that they get it. But the minute that somebody has offered them help and it offered them the ability to do just about anything to get in it, we come into this problem. This problem is now being quote unquote misogynized for listening to what people actually said. It makes things highly difficult and extremely problematic if you don't comply with the situation, right? Okay, so then you have these women who have come on this show, on this platform. We've had people that have come on other shows, on other platforms, and they have all agreed to the exact same stipulations. So who is at fault here? Am I at fault here for listening to them and listening to what they have to say? Because here, it's cool. I'm telling y'all right now, I can really care less about what a lot of guys think about this. I really could care less. I'm not saying that the guys' opinions don't matter. I'm just saying I could care less about their opinions because I have other reasons and other things to actually, give a crap about. And these women are saying this. These are the women talking. So am I supposed to not listen when the women are talking? Because let me know if I'm not supposed to listen when the women are talking. Let me know.
I'll listen when they talk.
Yeah, these two platforms that we have created, they have been mainly based upon listening to women talk. Like, I think one of the main things that I say every week, and one of the main things you say every week is, let her talk. Let her talk. What does she have to say about all of this?
Let her talk.
You know what I mean? Let her talk. What does she have to say about all of this? If y'all look, the majority of what we covered today was women talking. Go back. Look at the tape. I know it's been a couple hours, but look at the tape. The majority of what we talked about today was women talking. So do y'all have a problem with women talking, or do y'all have a problem with what they're talking about?
Momo in the building. She said, "Hey family, exactly why I need 3 wives." Supermax said, then they fold you being then they fold you being political. Yep. Roxy said facts. Supermax said system peers in social media all straight up red flags. And then
I'm gonna have to disagree with this one.
Which one?
Two Love 29. I gotta disagree because
women who cannot handle her home, women who cannot handle her home should be single.
They've been in a relationship, not this two we just talked to, but the ones that I covered on the nightcap the other night. Y'all do realize they have been in a relationship for 20 years, right? What do you mean they can't handle it for too long? Looks like they're handling it just fine to me.
No,
you got any objections there, Mr. Classic?
I got something for it. Two Love said a woman who cannot handle her home should be single. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you an analogy. This statement is exactly the same as when a woman, remember when women used to always say, you can't handle a woman like me. And men started smartening up and saying, I don't want a woman that I have to handle. I was saying it when it wasn't popular. It's commonplace now. Like men say it all the time. But I was saying it when it wasn't cool to say. I was saying it when women still were using it as leverage. You know what I'm saying? They were still shaming men with it. You just can't handle a real woman. You just can't handle a strong woman. I wasn't letting that shit shame me. When that shit hit the streets, when that shit dropped, the you can't handle a real woman shit dropped, I was the first one jumping off the porch saying, I don't want a woman I have to handle. Oh, you just don't want you a strong woman. Nope, give it to me as weak as possible. Fuck is you talking about? If that's the alternative, then give me the weak. You know what I'm saying? We could work on her strength. I'd rather have a woman that's weak and need to work on her strength than a woman that's too strong and need to learn how to calm the fuck down. That's just me though. Everybody pick a burden. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of got off what I was saying. Oh, but I was saying it's the same. So when you say a woman who can't handle her household, see, women who choose polygyny, they're choosing not to handle the household alone, right? I don't want the exhaustion that comes with that. I want to split these duties so I can be soft for my husband, so I can live a long life, so my back don't hurt early. You know what I'm saying? We ask these women to do a lot. We want the woman to carry the kids, do the dishes, sweep the floors, mop the floors. You know what I'm saying? Vacuum the floors, clean the couch, change the baby. You know what I'm saying? We want these women to do all this and still have some energy to sit on it. Still have some energy to wake you up to some power. Still have some, be realistic, Russ. It's just not a one-woman job. That's why we weren't doing it like that in the first place. You realize that polygyny was the norm, monogamy was secondary, and that shit got switched due to colonization. It wasn't just kings was excessive, right? Like Genghis Khan and them having 300 concubines and all that. That was some excessive shit. But it wasn't nothing for an average man to have 2 wives. It wasn't nothing. Noah of Noah's Ark, Noah's father, had 2 wives. To our knowledge, they weren't wealthy folks, right? There was no currency back then. Wealth even looked different, right? It was land, it was crops, it was cattle. You know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about? The normal way was for wives to work together. So we got away from the norm. And
wait, so you're telling me that all of these extremely copacetic, comfortable, and for lack of better words, kumbaya ass couples are wrong when all of them seem to be doing well because of this? If you've noticed the theme here from the couples that we have either interviewed, talked to, or witnessed, how they've moved around, how many of them seem to have the same struggles? I'm not saying their struggles are not similar. I'm just saying that for people who have realized their nature, and the last lady, part of the All War family, she stated it. Yes, we had to work out, and she said it was mostly me working out my physical lust before actually getting into the real part of the relationship. She said that, not him. She said that. She said that it was easier for her to work it out having another woman there. It was easier for her to get along having another woman there. All of this stuff became easier. 6 hands, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. T said something interesting. Polygamy is not the only option. The other option is extended family, joint family, like a traditional structure where multiple generations, grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, children, and siblings. That's not gonna work.
Colonization ruined that.
Well, no, not colonization. Government assistance. When they broke up, when they said kick the man out the house, we'll send you a check. So most families ain't families no more, right? The average family is broken now. So to go to this structure, you need to have foundation. And most
the
people
average black family, especially, says when you 18, you out of here.
Well, I'm just talking about broken in the way of there's not two parents in most black households or Hispanic households. Well, I don't know about the Hispanic households, but in most black households, there aren't two parents in the household. So that's just what it is. So to say that we can't use
65% unwed parents right now, 65% unwed parents in their first 5 years of parenthood.
Yeah, you can't use this method. Soft Rain said, in my opinion, women who go both ways seem like they're more open to it than those who are not. T said they can reside together, merging food preparation, finances, and child rearing. It's already too broken for that. Like for the people who got the foundation, they can give it a shot. It is an option that's on the table. It's just not, most people can't use it because they already the foundation, they building on sand. Two Love said handle her home, meaning her life is not stable. She could be stable and tired though. That's what I'm saying. Like you could be, you know how many people are stable yet exhausted? You ever went on a vacation, Tez, and you've been working so damn hard, it take you 2 days out the vacation to feel like you on vacation? It take 48 hours to decompress fully? Yeah, or longer. Black Mona, I think I lost Tez, or he muted right now. Black Mona said, at Rain, you don't
I said I needed a vacation to get over my vacation.
See what I'm saying? Black Mona said, at Rain, you don't necessarily have to go both ways to be in a poly relationship. The women can honestly be best friends. Sure could. Super Max said, mine perfect still. I check every day. Two Love said, Jezebel had multiple husbands. You got to send me book, chapter, and verse for that. I know Jezebel was married to the king and she was a hoe, but having multiple husbands is a stretch. That's not even like a real thing. You have to send me book, chapter, and verse for that. Different queens had many men. That's just a hoe. Soft Rain said, at Lisa, I understand that, but sharing my man with my best friend, I can't wrap my head around it. You share everything else with your best friend. Tez, you there? Tez, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
What's one thing? Why is men the only thing that a woman won't share with her best friend?
So in relationship, and I think this is a good way to ask this question. Mm-hmm. In relationship, it is traditionally, by traditionally I mean in the last 100 years or so, it is traditionally accepted that once you are joined with one person, y'all become one unit, right? And they've also said that there is not enough to go around if we are dealing with more than one person. Mm-hmm. As you have found out, as I have found out, and as a multitude of others have found out, that is not true. Dealing with more than one person is commonplace, way more commonplace than we actually want to admit it. And being in love with more than one person is commonplace. So that is way more than we want to admit it. We watch it in our media, we watch it in our television, we watch it in episodes of people's lives at work. It is pretty commonplace for someone to deal with multiple individuals at one time. Now, Is it socially acceptable? No, it isn't. And I think that they come up with a lot of these things because of what's socially acceptable and what's not socially acceptable. And we both come to the conclusion that it is not socially acceptable to be dealing with more than one person at one time. It's not socially acceptable in today's society, except there's a growing number of people who are tired of dealing with it. You think that CEO would have lost his job at the Coldplay concert if it was accepted that he was dating his secretary but also married to his wife, who also had a boyfriend that we find out now?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, they were married. His wife was a CEO of another company, but he's married to her. She's married to him. They have plenty of money. Now they have to get divorced because of social reasons. But I guarantee you the wife knew that, he was there with old girl, because who would be that bold in public?
Yeah.
when there's that much money on the line. Like, come on now. Secretary just got bumped up. She'd never have another meaningful corporate position again, but she's going to have a lot of money to deal with afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, they don't have to get divorced either. That's another thing. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. They probably will, but they don't have to.
The thing is, they're asking me to push it or not push it. I can't push it or not push it. I'm just giving the pros, the other pros, and if there are some cons, the cons seem like what you go through in relationships anyway.
Absolutely. Black Mona said at Rain, it could be a situation where you and your man meet her at the same time and build a relationship. You grow to be family and you're just not intimate. It's more about relief, generational wealth, etc.
Black Mona Lisa got all her brain cells. She never ceases to amaze me with her introspection that she puts on these things. Mona Lisa, thank you for always paying attention, not just using us as background noise. We thank you.
Two Love said Jeff Bezos and his wife were both cheating. Two Love also said, and she cheated on the first husband. Yeah, well, I'm on record saying I believe women cheat more than men just because of simple logic. It's easier to give some cat away than it is to go get some cat. It's just easier to do. So if it's easier to do, what probably gets done more? The easier thing to do.
On average, being a man, and I'm not a man who's a tryhard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a tryhard. Like, if something works, it works. If it doesn't work, I'll let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
But as a man, being, starting to get there in my years and experience in life, I'm not a boy anymore. I'm not a young man anymore. I'm just a man.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the truth. I will accept the compliment of being called a young man by a much older gentleman or a much older lady. I will accept the compliment of being called a young man. But let's face the facts here. We're just men now at this point, me and you, Classic. We're just men. We're at the prime age to be called men, And I'm gonna tell you straight up, I have put way more effort in getting some than giving it. And that is, a neutral standpoint as a man. Does that mean that I go and waste a bunch of effort? No. I'm just saying that the effort at getting it is much higher than giving it out. Whenever I've had to give it, it's been much less effort. Now imagine the dynamics of being a man.
What are you giving? What are you giving out? Wait, Tez. Wait.
Pole.
Wait. What's the difference between you getting some cat and giving out some pole? Ain't that the same thing?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm confused too. Two Love. He got. Yeah, thank you, Two Love. He got some explaining to do because I'm with y'all.
Hey,
what?
Very big difference between you going ahead and donating to old girl than getting some, if you know what I'm saying.
No, I'm not a hunter. I like who like me. So I guess
that is my point. That is my point. Thank you. You just made my point for me and cleared it up. That's exactly what it is. If you are hunting, it's a lot different than bestowing. Hunting is not the same thing. It's not even close, to be honest. We need to talk about the same. It's not even the same practice.
Am I tripping, chat?
No, you're not.
Are y'all following Tez right now, chat? Am I tripping?
Let me break this down because y'all can't see the face. So I get it. I'm gonna break this down. If you're a guy, and let's say that you're Chris Brown, right?
Okay.
If you are Chris Brown and you are in a situation like you are Chris Brown, you know that at this show that there might be 90% of the women here that all you got to do is breathe and their clothes are going to come off. Right?
Okay.
And then you are a guy at the Chris Brown concert.
Okay.
If you are a guy at the Chris Brown concert, let's just say you're a strapping heterosexual male, you're going to be, if what you're into that day, you're going to be trying to get some of these women who have been heightened in their senses by the musical stylings and the gyrations of a Chris Brown. They know that they don't have the opportunity to meet him. They didn't buy the VIP ticket. They're not going backstage tonight. They're in the cheap seats, and then they're going to go into they're either going to go into the parking lot to go to another club, or they're going to go home after they met a guy that they like. Let's call a spade here, right? The guy who stuck around, that guy is hunting. Chris Brown, he's giving. If you know what I'm saying. Chris Brown's gonna get to pick and choose from 100, 300 women, 1,000 women, 2,000 women, throwing themselves at him.
So essentially, you saying getting some cat is chasing a woman who don't like you like that. Giving some is picking out of the batch of women that like you.
Yes.
Okay, well, I'm only giving. I'm not chasing.
That's
shit.
my point. That's my point. Thank you.
Shit. I'm not going to go get you. I'm not sliding on you. I ain't pulling up. I'm not. Why you ain't say I ain't? Why I ain't say nothing? Because I'm not. Because I ain't say nothing because I'm not.
There's a I am here and I am here and I am not going to be.
I didn't even come outside to meet you today anyway. So if you like me, you gonna have to act like it.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck what you look like either. The finer, the worse. To be honest with you, the finer, the worse. You know what I mean? Like I like because it's already. You know what I mean? It's already a headache. You know what I'm saying? Imagine having 3-4 of them. You got to tell what not to wear outside because that ass too fat.
Classic.
You know what I'm saying? The finer, the worse. You know what I mean? That you got to tell them how to dress. You got to because they listen. These women, you know, Tez, you done had you some fine shit. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? You done had you some fine shit. I'm sure, man. Listen, man. Shit, a full-time job, man.
Man,
full-time job. They want to run to the gas station.
Good-looking woman
They want to run
is a full-time job.
Tell me how you handle it when they around the house clothes and they want to make a snack run, but they don't feel like changing, and they trying to run to the store real quick in them around the house shorts.
See, this is the problem, right?
Or the around the house leggings.
They want to be in the around the house clothes outside. But and so the thing is, they're like, oh, I'm not dressed up. I'm not looking my best. I'm not doing all of this. You know what I'm saying? And they think that that's like, you know, not a problem, or, you know, I look dressed down. Nobody likes me. Not realizing that the majority of the men like dressed down women.
Classic.
No, she ain't got no drawers on.
They know it. No drawers, no bra, t-shirt, you know, sashaying around the neighborhood.
Talking about be right back. You might not.
No, you might not. You might get caught up. You might.
Of course you got on.
You might meet him inside. What happens when him pulls up? You know
Yeah. No, listen.
So, honey, where were you at today? You was at the grocery store for the last 4.5 hours. I hope them avocados was ripe. They sure were, dear. They sure were.
Oh, that fine shit be a headache, man. But you gotta love it, Tez. You gotta love it.
What's the alternative?
What is the alternative?
Exactly.
Yeah. Shit. What we gonna do, Tez? What we gonna do?
I mean, we not gonna complain. That's number one. We not gonna complain because that's for weaklings.
So I guess the magic question is that everybody want to know, Tez, is you know, how many wives do you have right now?
I don't have any.
Oh, how many girlfriends you got right now, Tez?
Girlfriends? Oh, we only have that's for another show. We only have certain things over here. I don't know if what I have is,
I tried chat. No, get out of there, Tez. You get out of there, Tez. You about to overtalk. Get out of there, Tez. Let me help.
They came to the show, didn't they?
Tez, get out of there, Tez. Get out of there. You already evaded me, man. You about to do too much, man. Get out of there, buddy.
You know, I ain't got a problem with nuking no shit. We nuke today. You want to? Hey, I'm cooking some dynamite on the stove. You interested?
No, I'm cool, man.
Come on, man. Just come watch the game. Come watch the game. Let's cook it. Dynamite cooking on the stove while the game is on. Sound like a good time.
No, I know, because look, they be like, man, these brothers always talking about polygyny, man. How many women they got over there?
Mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your damn business.
Roxy said, "Oh hell no! Around the house clothes, stat at the house. Oh, stay at the house, and sweats go on when going for a quick run out the house." They perfect in the chat. They perfect in the chat. She knows she done left out the house with them sweats that her butt eat up. You know what I'm talking about?
On purpose too.
The booty be eating them sweats up. She's talking about run. Yeah. Get out of there, Ted.
If you are him, the type of dude that we talking about right now, you probably like when she dressed like that. Like,
nah, dude. No. That's why she not gonna leave the house in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. We not doing that, boy. And then you got two of them. Then you got two of them. Come on, man. They talking about they talking about we gonna go together, so we good. Y'all both ain't y'all not finna, man. If y'all don't take y'all asses in there and change, what is you talking about? We not doing that. Split by design. Momo said that brown dress stay at home for the FaceTime calls only. What's the brown dress, Momo? Don't tell us. Matter of fact, don't tell us, Momo. Don't tell us, because she'll answer that. Don't tell us. Look, she said the brown dress. I can only imagine what that means. Tez, you want to guess? Don't guess, Tez.
I'm not guessing. Mostly because if she says something like that, and this is Momo talking, it's probably gonna be something that we can't come back from. Yep.
Ella said 100. Look, Ella said 100. Don't tell us.
Ella said, tell me more. Tell me more.
She said the lucky ones know, baby, with the tongue out.
See, you knew. You knew exactly where that was going. Couldn't catch me.
She said more. No. Don't tell me you one of those. Do not tell me you one of those. Fellas, run. I'm telling you right now. Y'all heard.
We talked about that a couple weeks ago.
I dropped it this week. I dropped the edited version of that video this week where we talked about more. Yeah, no.
More.
That ain't what y'all want, fellas. Run. Look, Black Mona said, I ain't gonna lie. I started to ask permission one time, and I said, never mind. Let me just go ahead and change because he ain't going. See, she must got her a man's man over there. Hey, she said she started to ask and was like, never mind. Ella said, running into a pole vault, Philip. hey, listen, y'all wild, chat.
They too fucking big.
But yeah, man. Let's wrap it. We gonna bring the All War family back, man. We gotta have a talk. Soul said he need 3 hours. He got questions. We ain't gonna get him for 3 hours, but we gonna get the.
No, they too busy for 3 hours. So
I'm gonna tell you what though, you're gonna be surprised that like Tez just summed it up though. A lot of the challenges is regular relationship shit, and a lot of the pros is like the relief of the regular relationship shit. Like you have less cons. You have cons.
That's what she said. She said there was less.
Right, there's less of them.
Like no offense to All War, you know you're my dog, but I had to listen to the ladies on this one, man. Like, here's the thing, guys, and I think a lot of people are not gonna necessarily agree with me on this, but it's cool if they don't. They don't have to. You know, it's not called their show. Is it? I mean,
Roxy said, "Hey Tez." Roxy said, "Don't come at me for what my booty do. I have to wear a potato sack. Then I said sweats. I mean sweats."
Y'all are terrible.
But see, they go. They be going sweats, no draws though, and they think it's cool. It's not cool. They'll go sweats, no draw. Ladies, how many of y'all? Just tell the truth. When y'all go summertime sweats, how many of y'all got draws on under that? All the legends.
No, bro.
All the legends.
They got the onion that makes the world cry, bro.
They don't be. Come on, G. They don't
the
be.
world cry. They
We be going, and then they be think they swear we don't know. We know.
How did that song go? Yeah, she got a big old onion booty, make the world cry. Yeah.
Major P, what up? She said the brown dress files coming this summer. Hey, listen,
oh, no.
for everybody.
We're in too deep at.
Mad B said, "What the hell are you guys talking about? Whatever we want on our platform."
Speaking of which, so to answer that question, right?
One
of the reasons why we like listening to ladies talk about things is because one, we're not women, so two, our perspective is going to greatly differ from theirs, right? And when our perspective greatly differs from theirs, we get to really see what their perspective is actually made of. And in a lot of these cases, especially the one that we just named, a lot of these cases, their perspective is actually more closely centered to the type of opinion that we've had on this. So it's very refreshing when you get women talking about their opinion and what they are experiencing while they're there, which is huge. They're experiencing this while they're there in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a relationship. I'm not with Buddy. I'm not with Sis. I'm not with Buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a relationship. But the people that are in the relationship are the ones that are telling me about how the relationship goes. Who am I to deny that what they're telling me is the truth?
Hey, who do you know this person, Mad Beast King? You know them?
Nah.
I barely know who the fuck you are. The fuck you mean?
I do not.
P said, I want to email you some history diamonds you might already know of. Shoot them my way. Split by Design said 89% of time, no one is on regardless of the location. No one is on. What you mean? No new here. So did you really want to know what we was talking about, or were you trying to troll? I gotta figure out your intentions, because the way my wrenches get down. Oh, just listening. We talking about polygyny. I'm gonna give you a fair shake.
The wrenches aren't kind.
I'm gonna give you a fair shake. We talking about polygyny. That's what we talking about. Black Mona Lisa said, "I'll plead the fifth."
Of course.
Yes.
I don't blame you. Do not incriminate yourself for any reason.
Yeah, he said yes. Okay. Just seeing if you all right. We're just checking you out, man. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes the wrenches, they don't even ask. They don't even want to. You know what I mean?
Sometimes
it just be over. It just be over.
The wrenches don't be caring, bro.
Hell no. He said, "What the hell are y'all talking about?" Then all of a sudden,
yeah, I feel like these two channels, both the TezDown and the Classic Codes, with the extension to the Rough Society Coalition, I feel like we have the most brutal wrenches on all of YouTube.
Man, trained shooters. My wrenches, they stay on the roof.
Yeah, we did this on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like we started this a while back when we built the type of wrenches that we need in this life. You know what I'm saying? We built it. But I gotta say, don't mess with our wrenches, y'all. They not nice.
Oh, he said he said I'm just a YouTuber gamer, just listening. Respect. That's what's up. Richard said women will tell you crying is cool. Some don't even know what estrogen is. Can't listen to people who don't know themselves. Rigid always coming in throwing haymakers, dog.
Hey, Rigid does not care about.
Rigid don't care, dog.
Rigid said I'm knocking you out. Rigid don't care about no 12-round fight. Rigid don't care about no 12-round fight.
Rigid don't give a damn, boy. I'm telling you.
Rigid said if I can't knock them out, then I don't want to fight.
It is what it is, man. But you got closing thoughts on this one, Tez?
I can't wait to have them back in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait to have them back in the studio. And here's the thing: ain't none of us are trying to change y'all's opinion of what they're gonna do or what I'm gonna do or what Classic is gonna do anyway. Because I'm pretty sure that if y'all watch us enough, you probably realize you can't mess with our opinion anyway. But what you can do is you can learn why somebody else would choose this for themselves, and you can also ask the question: is this something that could work for me? So, if you're having problems in dating, and I can't find a good man and all of that crazy stuff, you might want to try to give this a shot. You might want to, because it seems like the people that we have talked to and the things that we have seen, it seems as if they are having a pretty good time, especially if you got if you're a lady and you a little bit, you like to kiss a couple of girls here and there. Just saying.
Mm-hmm. My closing thought is shit. I sleep in the California King. I got room.
I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting. I harbor resentment, I know what you did. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you